What's up? So, as you know, my name is Ace. Welcome to the channel. Before I get into the actual video, let me just get some instruction and promotion stuff out of the way real quick. So, as you already know, if you watched the last video, my community is open. If you are willing to join it, it will be linked in the description below. This community is called The Sanctuary, and this is where literally we all just come together as spiritual practitioners or instructors and just learn something brand new that humanity wouldn't be able to create before. And what the hell is that? Whatever that was the most scariest bug I ever seen in my life. Wow. Okay. That was like a pure black bee. That was terrifying. Okay, so yes, as you know, the community, all spiritual practitioners, we have spiritual resources. You can talk to me directly. There's 3 different plans. You can check the rest of the stuff on the website. Hope you guys join there, yada yada. And if you like what you see, please leave a comment letting me know if you have any questions. And send this to someone if you think it benefits them as much as it benefit you, or even more. Doesn't matter. We're not trying to be selfish here. Now, the actual project I wanted to get into today is the significance of breath work into meditation. So for this video, I'm only going to teach about 2 different breath works, and from my own experiences, what they have done and what they can possibly help you with as well. So the first one is the 4-4-8 technique, which is inhaling for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and then out for 8 seconds with pursed lips, which is like the kissy face. We'll just get through it right now, actually, just to get a nice little test. So breathe in as heavily as you can through your stomach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you just repeat that constantly and constantly. So this breathwork technique is for focus and usually just mental clarity whenever your mind's just cluttered or you just can't get that right thought train connected. So as I just told you, is mental clarity and focus. But this technique I used many different times for like along the same lines, but for a different application. So for example, many people would use this technique outside of meditation and kind of just meditate on the breath work, if that makes sense, to like help them succeed in an exam or something, or stay diligent to focus on like a public speech. So when I say meditate on the actual technique instead of meditating with the technique, I'm basically saying that when you meditate, you put your awareness completely on the breath. Like when your eyes are closed, you focus on every single second with the inhale, holding, and exhale throughout the rest of your body. I think I just flicked the... Okay. Yeah, so you can focus on it like that, and that will calm your mind down to just stay focused, usually in like this state of concentration, what many people will call the flow state. This could work in like martial arts tournaments, game tournaments, just anything more competitive or just requiring a lot of concentration. I'm not too sure how useful they'd be like over a hangover or something, but they may be useful. But what I was able to use them with when not working my meditation around the breath, but my breath around the meditation, is that instead of focusing on my body calming down, I focused myself specifically on one thing. I used the breath to actually pinpoint and hone my awareness to put it on a specific objective, like healing a limb or clearing energy or guiding energy in a better manner, or actually using this for manifestations or connection to universal guidance and just messages in general. So how to do that? So let's just basically talk about the first main properties and purposes for meditating around the breathing, so you can kind of understand how to even switch it in the first place. So the first fundamentals of meditating about the breath, we're going to call that M.A.B, meditating about breathing. So M.A.B, when you're doing M.A.B, you're literally having the air guide your own inner body to calm down. That's it. You're just calming down so your mind can go in one specific thought direction, and try not to get so wary. And even if it does get wary, it can instantly be guided back into the same flow that you were in a few moments ago. So the fundamentals for that, you're allowing your awareness to trust the air to do this for you. So you're having your awareness be basically the piggyback for the air to guide you in where you need to go. So how to meditate with the breathing. So meditation with breathing, M.W.B. So with the breathing guided or by your awareness, instead of your awareness being guided by your air, your breathing, your awareness you want to first understand what you're trying to focus upon in the first place and trying to have occur. When I say that, it means what you're trying to bring out from reality, using the air's energy to fuel this intent. So how to do that, we'll give an example for headaches. So if you have like a migraine or a headache in the front of your head, you will meditate with your awareness on the headache calming down slowly, because the reason for this breathing is for it to flow, to calm down. That will not change unless you change the technique you're doing. So remember, only use this technique when you're trying to focus on something or have your energy be focused on something to have another effect occur. Elaboration, basically using the air breathing technique to guide your energy to manifest something within the universe, or pushing things, yada yada. You can get into a whole fantastical stuff. I have videos for that in the past. So we'll get into that in the future, don't worry. But of course, so with the breathing we're gonna have the meditation for the awareness on your headache in the front of your head, right? You're gonna have the air be guided into your brain to actually genuinely pull out all the impurities bothering your head in the first place, and just breathe it out with your exhale. Every single time you inhale, you feel like you are literally pulling down weight from your head with the air and out, so you can calm down and just be grounded and light entirely. So this applies more as well to the rest of your body, like I said, energy, and also your spirituality. Air, actually, for a quick little second, we're going to talk about the law of infinity. The law of infinity, so that means there are infinite ways to do infinite things, or literally there is nothing that isn't possible that may seem impossible. Like, there is nothing impossible. So why am I telling you this? Because air and everything functions on multiple planes of reality simultaneously. So multiple planes of reality are actually just quite literally levels of subconsciousness, or in better terms, levels of awareness. So when I say that everything affects everything on a different level of existence simultaneously, basically me moving my hand, I am also moving my spirit, my dream self, my astral self, and my ethereal self, and maybe billions of more me's at the same time by just moving my hands side to side. Why am I telling you this as well? What is the significance? Air has the same exact property. Every type of matter has the same amount of property, as we all possess multiple types of energy, like how our humane body holds fire energy, air energy, water energy, and just earth energy in general. We are one with nature, and our energy gives us that ability to be a conglomeration of all this energy, taking a physical form or tangibility. So when I say that you can have the air guide your other bodies, I am not saying this as a joke. This allows you to be able to do a lot more than just what your physicality says it can do, or your mentality can do. So let's just go past mentality and the physical for a moment. So when we think about the spiritual, a lot of people would think that you leave your body and then it's just the exact same thing you see around you. Like, you just see earth, you see space. No, I'm gonna break that right now. No, you will not see all of this. You may be able to see the ethereal plane in your spiritual form or astral form, but it is not the same exact area that you were just at. So understand that when focusing on like astral projection, for example, while using this technique, you will not just instantly get shot out into space. There is a possibility that you may. I'm not going to take that away. There's a possibility that you may. But if it doesn't happen, that is okay. Have your mind trust what it is seeing, that it is not a dream, but instead something more. If you feel like it is something more, trust yourself. Don't just lie to yourself. You will understand when it feels like a dream, but isn't a dream, but still felt like a dream. Now, that's the focus technique and what it does. So the next one, the only last one I'm going to teach, is the Cyclic Sigh. This was taught by the famous neuroscientist Andrew Huberman. Great person, by the way. I suggest you check him out because I watch his podcast as well. Great man when it comes to neuroscience and brain work. So the cyclic sigh. The cyclic sigh is literally taking a full inhale, just as deep as you possibly can and as full as you could possibly get. Then take one more deep breath to get as much as you can, and then just breathe completely down your entire front. Just let your entire chest and body just perfectly out. Calm your entire body and just reconfigure everything. So as I just said, sorry, I was looking at that, I didn't know if that was a spider. So what this means, again, as I just told you, it reconfigures your entire diaphragm and body. This allows you to just kind of have a new light or just on you, instead of having a lot of anxiety and like possibly shyness and stuff like that. Anxiety was probably the best word. You can use the cyclic sigh to calm yourself down and your emotions, so you can get what the point you're trying to get across. So for example, let's say you have stage fright and you have to perform a musical act for an entire audience. You would do the cyclic sigh before you start playing, so your body can just flow the exact things you need to actually construct what you're trying to make. This applies to many different things as well, like art, beatboxing, writing, creativity in general, fighting, and just speech and altogether. It just I will use that word, yeah. It just kind of fixes the problems that we're kind of dealing with, like the small blockades we put for ourselves. So yeah, no, the cyclic sigh is really useful. That's probably that was my first breathing technique that I used. Insanely powerful stuff. I use that usually for like doing beatboxing or actually doing art or actually talking. So I suggest doing your M.A.B. with the cyclic sigh. I will reply to that in just a few moments, but I suggest doing the cyclic sigh and then also with the M.W.B. with the cyclic sigh. You want to also, sorry, let me re-get my words. When doing the M.W.B. with the cyclic sigh, it kind of has the same application with the 448 one. You want to literally just, instead of having your awareness be guided by the air be guided by your awareness. So the cyclic sigh is to reconfigure and basically reboot whatever you're trying to do, or your bodies. So when doing this, you could have it focus more on a specific objective that your mind will be able to flow easier, instead of just being in a calm state, as of course that's not bad. You can now focus on a clearer level. You could do the cyclic sigh to get into a deeper meditation, or have your mind have the air make your mind calm down to a specific brain frequency. When I say brain frequency, I mean like beta, alpha, theta, and delta, the 4 arrays. So you can do them. It takes a while. You can also you can use the 448 as well to lower your brain signals to go through the states. So really useful stuff. And yeah, no, I think that's about it. You can check out Andrew Huberman's videos about the cyclic sigh, SICILLIC, and then sigh, SIGH. Yeah, so I hope that's what it is. Cyclic. It's something along the lines. All right, I gotta go. Love you guys. Hope you guys benefited from this video. Love y'all. Bye.